Yes, chosen ones. How's it going, guys? Are we killing it today? It's Friday. Congratulations, you made it till the end of the week. It is your girl, Kimberly, tuning in live. And welcome, Twizzy, Kimberly, Jose, Jenna. Where we talk about awesome things literally all the time. I'm really happy you're here today because, we're talking about really good things. If you're extra talented and you don't fit into a box, do not expect the world to like you. So, case in point, if I may say, I feel like I am a aspiring, talented, aspiring fashion designer, and I spent all day on this. What do you guys think? Ta-da! I'm like little flower child from Woodstock who resurrected and then like broke into a textile factory from the 18th century and then time traveled to 2025 in the Bronx. That would be a long brand name, but I'm working on it. I hope you guys are well. It's like if you get a lot of hate, if you're on this channel, there's some reason that it came across your feed, and if this video particularly came up across your feed, you might just be like a really, really darn talented individual. And it can be hard a lot of the times to cope with the hate and the rejection that the world feeds and like kind of like lashes out at you just for being different, just for being an artsy, creative person. The world doesn't like it if you don't fit into a box and you don't go to work every day like 9 a.m. wearing like a stiff suit and like you got a suitcase and you got your little lunch pail and you come home at 6 p.m. on the dot and then you pull a beer out of the fridge and then you put your feet up and you watch some TV. Like the world wants us to be like so robotic and normal and yeah, man, the dark arts and stuff really discourage amongst individuals to be critical thinkers, because critical thinkers are going to be the ones who are crazy enough to change the world. Steve Jobs had that quote, like the misfits, the crazy ones, the geniuses, the rebels, the renegades, anyone who's crazy enough to think that they can change the world are usually the ones who are and do change the world. But this is for my show tomorrow, which I'm so excited! I'm so excited! Tomorrow it's a haute couture fashion show, art show, comedy show, and it's all for raising awareness to end child trafficking. And it's going to be West New York and Jersey. So if you can make it, I would love to see you there. And you can get tickets at the box office. So come and support my comedy, and also if you're gonna come, like, feel free to dress up in some high fashion. And I just kind of threw this together. It's so cool how the universe like responds to like what I've been recently thinking about, because I just found this bag of clothes yesterday on my way to the comedy shop, which, by the way, if you haven't seen, I did post that open mic yesterday, and that was just to get the pre-show jitters out, and to test the material out before the big show. So yeah, man, that's what the recent update is, and thanks for your patience. Normally I film first in the day and then get everything else done, but this kind of just happened. there was no there was no stop in the train once she got going. And once I got the idea in my head of like haute couture fashion, and the booker let me know that it's a fashion show with like high fashion haute couture tomorrow, and then I like Googled different ideas, and then I was like, oh my god, I have to make a dress, and not I have to, but like I get to make a dress. So this just kind of happens, and I looked at the clock and I was like, 4 hours has gone by. So thanks for your patience, but we're gonna go ahead and get into the Bible verse for the day. thanks for being here. It's a short video because I do have to go and pick up some money. And then I'm gonna get a good night's sleep, and like I'm gonna watch the rest of Kill Tony and rest, get good rest because tomorrow's show day. So not going out tonight, not having, not partying, like just like staying in and getting that good sleep, and make sure I get my bus tickets over to Jersey tomorrow and stuff like that. So I'm just really excited. Yeah, man. John 15:18 through 27. If the world hates you, remember that it hated me first. The world would love you as one of its own if you belonged to it. But you are no longer part of the world. I chose you to come out of the world, so it hates you. Do you remember what I told you? A slave is not greater than the master. Since they persecuted me, naturally they will persecute you. And if they had listened to me, they would listen to you. They would do all this to you because of me, for they have rejected the one who sent me. They would not be guilty of it if I had not come and spoken to them. But now they have no excuse for their sin. Anyone who hates me also hates my Father. If I hadn't done such miraculous signs among them that no one else could do, they would not be guilty. But as it is, they have seen everything I did, yet they still hate me and my Father. This fulfills what is written in their scriptures. They hated me without cause. But I will send you the Advocate, the Spirit of truth. He will come to you from the Father and will testify all about me. And you must also testify about me because you have been without me from the beginning of my ministry. And you must also testify about me because you have been with me from the beginning of my ministry. So God is always with us, and he sees every little moment where people like treat you really poorly, and it's like without cause. Okay, so yesterday I go to this laundry shop, and the girl, she's always giving me like the most nastiest look. And the first time I ever went in there, she like darn near almost ran me over with like the little laundry cart thing, you know, like the little laundry thing where like you get the washer machine and the clothes are in the washer, and then when that cycle is done, it's like the little carts that are always just there in the laundry mat, and that you put the wet clothes in that, and then you like bring that over to the dryer. Okay. My little escapades of laundromats makes me a very experienced person when it comes to the terms of laundromats. But she like got really aggressive and like darn near ran me over with it, and I just like didn't say anything because I was honestly triggered and I wanted to like say something like, oh, you could just say excuse me, but instead I just said, oh, I can move if it was so aggressive, and I understand. And then the second time I went in there, she told me like she saw a guy talking to me, or all of them like men like kind of around me, watching me and staring at my stomach while I was it's fine. Men are always gonna look at women. No matter where we are, what we're doing, if we're eating, if we're sleeping, if we're bending over, if we're just walking, men are always gonna be looking at a woman. So I stopped getting triggered by that. And she like there's like putting my money in the little like laundry card thing, and I was like, I accidentally added a couple of minutes to some Australian guy's dryer, because you know like when you're putting in like the top and the bottom, like you're not really sure which one's yours, but so I accidentally added money to like his, and then I was like, oh, haha, we were like kind of laughing about it. I was like, it's fine. And then he like gave me $1, and I was like, oh, you don't have to. I was like, okay, thanks. I was like, I'll take $1. Shit, it's the city, bro. Is that what a crop top does? Noted. Yeah, seriously though, she gave me so much hate, and I didn't do anything to her, and then she like tried to like she just saw all the attention I was getting, and like then told me like tried to tell me like where to put my cart, and like just try to like control me while I was there. And then yesterday I found I like to do my laundry halfway through the week, so I stay with my workout regimen, and by halfway through the week I need to wash the workout clothes, so that way I stay really strict and disciplined on the workout schedule, and it just feels good to have clean workout clothes. It makes you want to work out even more. And so went in yesterday. It was 8:40. No, it was 8:20. It was 8:20, and I just like walked in. She was like, "Miss, we're closed." It's so obnoxious. So obnoxious. And I was like, "Okay, thanks for letting me know." Like I at this point, most of the things that happen in my life, I am so numb to everything that I don't give a shit about most things all the time, because I am so numb from all of the trauma and pain I've endured that nothing matters anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, thanks for letting me know. Like, I don't give a shit. I was just like, I had this big bag of clothes that I needed to wash, and like I just come from the Bronx, well, the comedy show, and then like, but still, like I really wanted to get this laundry done, but like I always just like, and then I kind of like walked out, and then I was like I was like gonna look up other laundromats, but then I was like, you know what? I think she's like, I think I'm gonna go back in there and just like try and like. I was like, I think she's just kind of hating, bro. Because I like looked at the clock and I was like, that's 40 minutes. I was like, and I went back in there and I was like, excuse me, like, I feel like I'd like to make a compromise if you're willing. And then she's like, wash only? And sorry. And then sorry. You can wash only. I was like, yeah, okay, that'd be a compromise I'd be okay with. I'll just wash the clothes, and then I'll dry them somewhere else, or dry them at home or something. Like, I was like wanting to just like have the clothes be washed and have some type of compromise, and not just get kicked out of there when there's like a solid 40 minutes left. And I understand like closing and like people like have their, I understand that, but it was like the disgusting way that she continues to treat me, and I recognize her face at this point. Like, I know who she is, and she knows who I am, and more than anything, I recognize her energy and the way, like, the disgusting way that she treats me. But and then she slammed the doors. Like, she gets triggered when I show up. I don't know. And then I was just like unbothered putting on my like lipstick, and then I was just like so uncomfortable. I could feel her hate, and like I was like, God, you know, you can see her heart, and I pray that you, like, you know what's up, God. Like, you're seeing all of this, so I was just kind of finding it, like, funny, honestly. Most of the mistreatment and hate is humorous, and it's a form of entertainment, and it amuses me. For the most part, I am so numb. Can I feel that? No. I don't feel pain anymore, dude. I am, it's all good. There's been so much, like, people just hate without cause, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you're, like, happy with who you are, and you're fulfilled on the inside, people pick up on that. So whoever's getting this, you're probably feeling like, you know, you definitely own the boss lady or boss guy that you is, and you probably, and I know a lot of good-looking guys get this hate too. I definitely for sure know that. A lot of, yeah, it's something that the world can see. They think that you've had everything handed to you. You probably don't look like anything you've gone through. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't know who you are. They just come up with a quick summary judgment of what they think you are in like 5 seconds, and that's how they treat you. So it's like, but then again, I always remind myself too, and maybe this will help you, it's a controversial opinion, but we are living in a simulated, like our universe is a simulation. So people are right in front of you. They can't trick you if you know that they literally don't exist. Like we do live in a but that's a whole nother 3-hour discussion topic with string theory and M theory and general relativity. We can just talk about that some other time. I'm actually working on a formula right now for. I'm working on something. I'm gonna talk about it at another point about how nothing really matters and that love is the strongest force in the universe. I'm working on a formula, but I have to read this whole textbook first before I can kind of get to work and talk about it confidently enough. So yeah, no one can trigger you with the knowledge when you know like they don't really exist. Like the person right in front of you, like they don't exist. Like nothing's real. But that's like totally controversial, and an opinion that is very much my own. That's what I tell myself. That's why I also don't feel pain. I feel like I don't feel pain, but I've trained my mind to not feel pain and stuff like that. And like I am, I think I'm like a machine at this point. Does anyone else feel like that? I know the kings out there know what I'm talking about. I know that the queens who have gone through some know what I'm talking about. So for who this resonates with, I'm glad that it found you today, and may it uplift you knowing that God has always been with you, and that if they hate you, then they also hate our Father as well. So it's not just against you, baby doll, sweet, gorgeous gal, beautiful, gentle, handsome man. It's something bigger. They hate that God came before us, you and I, and has already won. So we're the reminders. We're walking triggers to other people. When you as a king or a queen and a child of God who holds their head high, people don't like that. You know, people want to lower your self-esteem, and drop little seeds of self-doubt and negativity that it's implanted into your mind. Like incels are like superb at this, but that's like a whole other topic as well. So next time you get hate, remember that it has really nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with the unseen realm and the heavenly realm. And keep your head up, and know that when you hit your head on the pillow at the end of every night and you conk out and you get your sleep and your rest, you know that you're a good person. You never have any need to disrespect anybody because you're a beautiful child of God and you're saved with eternal life. And your beautiful kindness and compassion and love that you continue to show and demonstrate in the world is so much more of a powerful force than any other hate could ever show you or bring you. And remember too that when you ignore something, it doesn't exist, and it can't be in your reality if you're choosing to completely ignore it. That's really the best way to kill hate and to kill negativity, is to ignore it. It's something that can be challenging to start to apply, but like everything, the more we do it, the easier it gets. Peace out, chosen ones. Come to West New York, New Jersey tomorrow, see my show, and I love you guys so much. And welcome to the new subs. By the way, we have over 600 subs at this point, which is amazing. So welcome, new subs. And one last look at the dress. I designed this today. And don't let the haters get you down. Peace out.